I want to show you guys these models which I use to teach people about Irish mythology. I built all these models and dioramas myself mostly, and they're very good teaching aids when I'm giving talks and lectures out of my place here on right in the middle of mythology and megalith country, and these help to visualize the stories, and I'll go through them one by one. Let's hope we get the focus here. This first one here is the Morrigan, or the Morrigan. The Morrigan is a three-aspect goddess, an Irish war goddess of death and destruction and prophecy and shape-shifting, and she's commonly associated with the raven. There's a bunch of ravens here. Now the Morrigan, this is her in the babe aspect, which she's actually a sexy maiden who appears to men before they die, often washing, like Cuchulainn, washing her armour in the water. These two skeleton guys here represent two Fomorian warriors at the Battle of Moytura here in Sligo, going off to their demise. They've seen the babe and they're dead. They will not survive the battle, and that's what the representation of that is. This is the hound that was slain by Cuchulainn, and that's when he changed his name from Satanta to Cuchulainn. This is the god Lu, charging into battle at the Battle of Moytura. He is the god of, well, light, but I actually believe he was a comet as well. He's called Lu of the Long Arm, which suggests a comet trailing behind him. This is Queen Maeve. She was I know she looks a bit sexist, but she was a bit of a goer and a bit of a flyer. And this is her ordering the men of Connacht to go to war against Cuchulainn for the to capture the bull in the Tyne. This is Finn McCool with a representation of the Giant's Causeway, which I built, battling a Scottish giant. Some of these are commercial figures, some of them are scratch built, some of them are conversions of other figures or resin sculptures, like some of them are completely handmade. This is Newgrange as it looked before the reconstruction in 1967. This is how it used to look with the entrance before the white stone quartz wall was constructed. That was purely an architectural, shall we say, artistic interpretation, because they found lots of quartz boulders around here. But this is, if you went there before 1967, this is what it looked like. You had the entrance stone here, and you had the entrance to the passage there. And this is another version of the Morrigan. This is her in the aspect of the Morrigan, the war goddess, as the raven witch goddess. She's the demonic looking. She's also a shapeshifter, but she can also appear as a beautiful young woman as well. Very similar to Cali, and very similar to the Valkyrie. In fact, at the Battle of Clontarf in Dublin between the Vikings and the Irish, there's records of the Valkyries hovering over the battlefield in the actual battle records of the time, and no doubt the Morrigan was hovering over the Irish side, or the Norse Irish side, because there were so many alliances. So that's a great. Oh, there's also, I have a Banshee as well. This is the Banshee, the Banshee. I have a video about that online if you want to watch it. Anyway, that's it.